Why should someone tell me how to go to the museum? I take my Oyster card, I get on the tube, I go wherever I please. There's method to my madness, I can assure you. Firstly, what museum to go to? How do I choose what exhibition to visit? Secondly, what do I do? What do I need to know? Am I equipped to go and see an exhibition? And thirdly, what do I wear? There's another thing about museum going. Those tourists who are like, I'm going to do the Louvre, the Gustave Moreau Museum, the Picasso Museum in Paris. It takes a lot of you. It's exhausting. The default setting of all of us robots is to choose the blockbuster exhibition. I'm not against that. Great, if you want to. Not always the most pleasant experience. There's probably a museum you're not aware of 10 minutes away from where you live, 4 stations away in the tube. Example, I lived in Ealing for so many years, until I found out that there was a place called Pitzhanger Manor. It was a heritage place, it was restored, but more importantly, now they have a space for exhibitions, contemporary art exhibitions. Anish Kapoor was one of the first ones. Anish Kapoor, 10 minutes away from my house in Ealing. There's so many places that you can go to, but not only in London. I lived in the countryside, fields and fields and fields of corn and rapeseed, and the mayor lived next door. Came out of the house in his tractor, really, really countryside. Turns out there was a museum of prehistory right next door. Minimal, brutalist architecture, incredible space. Number 2, how should you plan to go to the museum? Reading, knowing, or maybe preparing in advance? If you're that kind of person, why not? That's your role. That's you. That's what you like to do. If you enjoy it too much, be careful. I'm not saying that from experience at all. So what I mean by how should you prepare is if you like reading. For example, if you go to the Camden Art Centre in London, which is an excellent museum, always has really interesting exhibitions. It is a museum that is not very crowded. It has a really, really nice cafe. If you have something to do on your computer, that cafe is so, so nice. Another amazing cafe is the cafe at the V&A. It is one of the most beautiful places in London. I can read the blurb. The opulently decorated rooms reflect the eclectic tastes of the Victorian era. V&A, you're not selling your cafe, right? It's an extravaganza, really. It's beautiful. So, third question, what should you wear? Okay, that sounds like a really stupid, silly question, but it's not really. I don't do high heels, haven't for a long, long time. Kudos to you if you're a man, a woman, a non-binary person who enjoys heels. Listen, it's your back, it's your spine, do what you must. I can't do it. So if you can go to a museum wearing a heel, listen, more power to you. Just wear something that is not going to be an issue while you're there and you're going to be worrying about. Also, there's cloak rooms. Most of them are free. Just leave your stuff there. Just go into the room, into the exhibition space at ease. If you're going to a smaller place that doesn't have a cloak room, just try and, have a backpack, stuff that just makes you comfortable and allows you to freely experience the art or the installation. I think when choosing what to wear is that it touches upon the elitist thing. Do you feel like you should be wearing really classy clothes? None of that. That's not a thing. Who cares? Thinking about clothes in this context of exhibition going really does make you think that anything you choose is already communicating something. It's already saying something about you. I mean, if you go to an exhibition, it also tells you a lot about things, how they feel, how they look. And it also kind of creates a sensitivity to the minor things that when you go back to your own life, just make you happy, just make you feel good about life and yourself. And that's it. Those are my 3 tips. I hope you enjoyed them. Maybe it made a little sense. I hope so. And tell me in the comments if there's other things that you would have liked to see covered. Take care of yourself at Exhibitionistas. We visit exhibitions so that you have to. Take care. Bye. Exhibitionistas is an independent podcast created and hosted by me, Joana P. Neves. We have episodes every 2 weeks, and this season 3, is a bit of a turning point. We have 5 new episode types, from more experimental art travelogues or art stories to conversational formats about solo exhibitions with people who are not part of the industry, because we're all both actors and spectators of art and life. If you're new here, you have a whole catalogue of episodes to enjoy. Discover them at your own pace